looks like audio is good, so I'm about to go ahead and get started. um, so today we have muted in Discord. Yeah, today we have coin flip. Um, when we last left off, we worked through the Fallout attack, which was an issue with the constructor. And yeah, so we attacked this contract successfully after a long time of debugging, but we got there. And now we are going to work through coin flip. So let me go ahead and get this code down and set up a attack contract. Let's go ahead and delete this. Delete that as well. All right. Oh no. Okay. I think we're good to leave it on 8.0. All the contracts are 8.0. Hmm. All right, so let's look at this contract. All right, so we need 10 consecutive wins, I think. What's the objective? And I remember doing this before, I think. I had to get a lot of help on it. I might need help on this one too, but the point is just practicing and making sure we know how to hack this. Treat by guessing the outcome of a coin flip. To complete this, all we need to use our psychic abilities. Guess the correct outcome 10 times in a row. Okay, so we need 10 consecutive wins in order to beat this challenge. And pretty sure it's because since we're on chain, everything is deterministic. So you should theoretically be able to predict the flip before it actually happens. So what we're gonna do is Sesh equals block value divided by a factor. Minus 1. I want to predict this flip, I should, if last, pass in this, I should pretty much copy the code for this flip, and I believe I can just call the contract with my guess that was produced from this flip. So let's see, block value. Turn this hash to given block when it works for invocation. So yeah, do not rely on block timestamp now, and block hash is a source of randomness. This is I got this notification because of my tools I'm using. I'm using I think Solidity Developer extension. Yeah, Solidity Debugger or which it's one of these, Solidity Visual Developer. So it calls out some interesting things. Both the timestamp block can be influenced by miners. Hmm. So let's figure out I guess if a this block hash. So I may just be able to put the same formula in. I think so. Um, to get the block value. The block value. Okay. Yeah, so I should be able to just use the same code. Let's try that. So in our attack contract, we're literally going to um, call this predict flip. So let's make an attack contract, and then let's make a function. Actually, no. Just use that and say predict flip. Instead of putting a guess in. Hmm. think the tricky thing is, do I have to increment this block value each time I run it? So can I just do a for loop? Can I just do this here? And then do coin flip track dot flip. Let's try it out. Oh, okay. I need some of these things. I need this factor. All right, and then now I should be able to call this flip and then put the guess. So I'm not sure if this is the right way. Um, if I need to do this, I don't know if I have to do this in 10 consecutive, or if I have to do this in 10 different transactions, but I'm going to try to do this attack all within one attack transaction. It may not work because I think this last hash value may not change, but we can try it. All right, so let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do is contribute to. All right, so we're just gonna test and see what happens. I'm gonna use this attack template for my last attack. All right, so let's get a new instance. We need the contract. Oh wait, instance. That's what we need. All right, so this is the instance address, and let's just check it out so I don't make the same mistake as last time. All right, good. No new. Coin flip contract. It's gonna be called coin flip. Use that contract address. But let's just see. Let's see what happens when we do two, or let's just see what happens when we do 5 coin flips. Because we may have to send 10 different transactions. So if not, I'll leave the loop in here and then I'll try it the other way. But let me time. After a while, I'm going to time it because if I hit a wall, I think I'm just going to look up the answer. So I don't eat into like actually learning something. So attacker, we don't need the owner. We do need the contract address. We don't care about the balance. Um, we do care about the consecutive flips, consecutive wins. We want that. Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Yeah. We want the attack template. Okay, so we're here. Balance. And I took the wrong stuff. So let me go back here. Get consecutive wins. Change this up. All right, we have an attacker contract, a coin flip contract, consecutive wins, and a contract address. And I don't need that actually, because I don't need the balance. So we have an attacker, we have the contract address of the coin flip. We grab the factory for this attack contract, deploy it, wait for the deployment, hit coin flip, and actually, it's called this. That's the name of the. Can't remember. Let me actually change this name to be consistent. All right, so we got coin flip contract. We deploy that, and we want to do attack. We don't need a value actually. Grab the receipt. We don't need a balance. What we do need is for after the attack. Let's get let's get the coin flip contract. No. No. Consecutive wins is equal to await coin flip contract dot consecutive wins. Yeah, it's public, so we can call that as a function. So okay. And we want to expect AU GM. Hey man, how was it in Zulu? You having fun right now. All right. So, oh my goodness. I'm speechless. You're lucky. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to hear everything about it. I'm about to be. That's so dope. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear all the alpha you got, how fun it is. Um, that's crazy. And if you want, Porter, you can join the Discord. I'm gonna do this via Discord too, so you can come in and talk and everything if you want to. You don't have to. Okay. Bet. Yeah, if you want to just listen in, study something, or you can do whatever you want to do, that's fine. If you also want to watch, then I'm down. But if you want to interact and get on the call, then you can get on Discord and chat while you do problems or work with ZK stuff. I don't know what you're doing right now, but if you got something you want to share, then I'd love to see it too. But cool. I'm down to listen. So what I'm doing is hey, there we go. All right. So what's going on? Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure my audio's going through. Yeah, man. That's freaking dope. You just met Vitalik. Well, like how was that?
Yeah, no, it was great. No, it was the opening ceremony today.
Hmm.
He's here. He's a part of it. Um, it's like 100 people in this community for 2 months, and pretty much gonna just hang out every day. So,
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be so dope. And it's wait, so everyone's there for 2 whole months.
yeah, I'm only there for like 5 weeks, but
Oh, I thought you
a
were gonna
lot
be
of
there
people are staying.
the full shindig. Or are you gonna stay? Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna go to other places in Europe, or are you gonna come back home?
No, I wanted to stay for the full thing, but
Oh, Porter,
so
also,
there was
you're on. Just to let you know, you're on live too. So don't share
yeah,
nothing you
no,
don't
it's
want to.
yeah. Just the thing is, some things fell through a little bit, which is unfortunate.
Uh,
But I messaged the event organizers directly, and they were like, "All right, we can get you in for the first 5 weeks." And I was like, "Hey, that's most of it." So,
yeah, dude, that's dope. So afterwards, what are the plans?
after 5 weeks, we just go back home.
Gotcha, gotcha. I was like, shoot, just chill out there. Just chill out there for a bit.
Yeah. No, I actually think we probably could stay the whole time still because like some people are rugging and like not showing up, which is
Uh-huh.
wild to me that like you wouldn't show up for this, but um I don't know. Life
That's
happens, I guess. So
yeah. That's
anyway,
crazy.
it's
Some
been
people were just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna show up.
yeah, it's been wild.
Damn. Yeah, no. I
Um
mean, you're gonna have hella fun. Sounds like you're already having a crazy amount of fun. Um,
I literally like was just standing next to someone today. I was like, "Hey, what's your name?" He's like, "Hey, I'm Justin." I was like, "All right, nice to meet you." We chat for a while, and like eventually I had him on Telegram.
mhm.
His name's Justin Drake. He is the lead researcher at the Ethereum Foundation and does a ton of ZK work. And I was like, "What
What?
the like?" I did not stand next to you. Like I've literally watched your talks on YouTube. Like this is wild. Like
That is crazy.
it's just the fun Web3 problem of no one knows what anyone looks like because we all
Yeah.
just use JPEGs all the time. So you
You could be
talk about
standing
like
next to someone
okay.
who's deeply rooted in the foundation and would never even know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's literally in the first day, just the hotel check-in. There's this guy who walks in and is like, "Oh, I work at Scroll." I was like, "Sick. What do you do at Scroll?" He's like, "Oh, I'm the founder of
Founder.
Scroll." I'm like, Jesus. All right. Okay, I get the picture.
Oh my goodness. That he said, "Let me get a picture."
No, 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 no.
Oh,
I get the picture. Like, I see what's going on here. It's
oh,
just all the cool people.
that's cool,
Yeah, so
man.
like the food's good, the weather's good. This is a really cool country. We actually learned a little bit about the history of Montenegro. Montenegro is the sorry, also I'm totally distracting you from Ethernaut.
No, you're
I'll
good. I
start
mean,
with
no,
them.
this is what it's for. I
um,
mean, literally, I just want the homies to be able to come in, study, chat, just kind of chill and talk about crypto stuff.
yeah.
Tell me about this
So
history.
Montenegro is
The
the third youngest country in the world.
third
Um,
youngest.
yeah, it was only created in I think 2008.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know.
And
So what the hell were they doing before then? Like,
it was a pretty crazy history, including a lot of a lot of war.
uh-huh.
They're part of a lot of fighting in World War One. They're part of Yugoslavia, which and then like Yugoslavia fell apart. And
Hmm.
Serbia and Montenegro was a country together for a while, and now Montenegro is its own country.
Wow. If you
Um,
don't mind me asking, what's like the demographics out there? Like, is it is
it's kind
it
of like just Eastern European people,
okay? Got you. So like,
but
what do they speak? I know I'm probably sounding dumb, but like, what is the main language? They all speak. I'm assuming they speak like Slavic languages, or
yeah, I think they actually have their own language. But yeah, I didn't know that either until I got here. Well, I looked it up, but like, um, yeah, they got their own language. They use the euro, but they're
Mhm.
actually not part of the eurozone. So somebody here was like, for my hackathon project, I'd love to make a stable coin for Montenegro.
Hmm.
And freaking Vitalik chimes in and he's like, "Oh, we have contacts at the government in Montenegro, so if you want to talk to them, like, we'll get a meeting with them, and
What?
you just set that up." I was like, what is this place? So this guy like just this hackathon project, he's gonna design a currency for a whole country.
Yo, that is insane. That's fun though. Um, that is just so. I'm just like, um, so like it. So so also, do people? A lot of people speak English there. Like, is it tough to get around?
Yeah, I'd say like most people speak English. It's probably the most common second language here.
Okay, so it's not tough. Like you're chilling.
Like our taxi driver, we didn't have too many words to share,
Mm-hmm.
but enough that we could get where we're going. And then, yeah, now that
Nice.
we're here, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Me and my girl were just talking about like going to Portugal and being out there. So I wish you were there, still staying there for like the next 3, 4 months. But um, yeah, I mean now like that's a potential place to maybe go and check out, especially if they're like crypto friendly and I mean hell, Vitalik has ties with the feds there, then so that means they definitely are crypto friendly.
Yeah, they're
um,
trying to really like sort of rebuild the country. So even like governance stuff that Vitalik thinks about is pretty interesting to Montenegro. Like they're so new, they haven't like
Oh, I see what you're saying. So,
the
like, since they're so new, they're willing to try interesting things, new things. They may even incorporate like crypto tech, blockchain tech within their system.
yeah, yep,
Wow.
that's awesome.
So they're definitely someone to, I guess, keep our eyes on then in the space. Um, because that's pretty cool. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And yeah, apparently, of course, Vitalik is inviting some of the government officials to come talk with us later in this trip.
So you're gonna be talking to like government officials there during the event and everything.
Yeah, Balaji's coming apparently. Um,
Some longevity billionaire.
yeah, some longevity billionaire who's like trying to reverse his own aging process.
Oh, I think I know you're
Also,
talking
Daisy's
about.
there
Tell DJ I said what's up. I heard her voice.
too.
How
Hey, hey,
how are you?
Mike.
What's going on? How you enjoying
Good.
somewhere other than home? Is it crazy?
It's really nice. I mean, the air is so clean and the resort is so nice. And Vitalik's here. So so yeah.
Wait. So Vitalik's at the same resort y'all are at.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, did you tell him?
no.
You haven't told him?
Well,
He's literally just hanging out with us.
yeah, I said he was there,
Yeah,
but
no, he's like living with the like he did the introduction and everything, the opening ceremony, and then after that he just like joined us like if he was like a college student, like playing paper
That's
rock scissors with us and
dope.
like just it was like I don't know. It's I'm not used to it, so it's so strange just seeing Vitalik like sitting on the floor, giving his story to people, like,
Yeah.
doing all these like team building activities with us. Like, what?
That's dope.
But
Yeah, I heard he's really cool. Like, he's pretty chill.
yeah, he is.
he is chill.
That is insane. Like y'all
Yeah,
are just
literally,
chilling. You didn't say that
Daisy ended up
part.
on like the same team as him. Daisy was like standing next to him for like half the intro, like
Yeah,
warm
like
up, get to know you games.
like almost like the entire time. Like when he arrived, like he like jumped like next to me, and I was like, who would jump like from the stairs right next to me? I turn, look, it's Vitalik. I'm like, holy cow. And then he like goes down another stairs because like that's where he was sitting. And I'm like looking at Porter, like, Porter, look who's in front of me. And Porter was not picking it up at all
You didn't
until
realize it?
like no, he didn't realize that Vitalik was sitting like right in front of us. And like he did something or I think they had to like introduce Vitalik up to the stage now. And then that's when Porter noticed, like, oh, it's Vitalik. Uh yeah. But it was crazy. I mean it's insane. Like it's I'm not used to this at all. So, like, there were so many. It was just so casual that there were so many moments where you can just go and like talk to him, and like it would not be weird at all because
Really?
it's a pretty small group, like of people here, at least for now. But I know there's more people coming too. Yeah,
Dang. That is awesome. Y'all are no, that's amazing. I'm glad y'all are having fun and enjoying it. Y'all gonna just gonna have to tell me the stories through chat. I'm like picturing
Oh,
it all
yeah.
right now. That's cool. How many people is attending? He says a small group. This is like a conference.
Right now, yeah, there's only about 100 here at the beginning, but they say 200 people is like what they aimed for. Um,
Damn, that's not a
so
lot at all.
yeah, it's not too many, especially like I'd say like 50% of them are crypto and 50% of them are like longevity people and
Mm-hmm.
bio. And so yeah, like it's not that many people.
Wait. You said
Yeah.
50% are like the biohackers?
Yeah.
So wait, I'm confused as why that I mean like nothing against the crowd that crowd. Why are they at the conference?
Because Vitalik is into like longevity stuff. It's really like okay, this is what I think. I don't know if I've told you, Porter, but it seems like literally all of this was just because Vitalik's like interested in this stuff like at the time. Like because like there's some people here who are like into like biology, some are like not even doing that. They're doing like some marketing for like the crypto side and
Mm-hmm.
like it's I don't know. It's interesting. I think I don't know. There isn't much that I've heard like from my own like personal life about like biotech and all this stuff, but it seems like Vitalik is just like really into that stuff. Like
Interesting.
he talked about it a little bit in the opening ceremony. Like how people were making fun of all these biohackers, like, yeah, I enjoy taking like my 64 supplements and then like taking a cold plunge and then I'm doing all this stuff. I'm having a great life. And Vitalik was like, no, like this is actually possible. Like we can actually like live a life where it's not as difficult to
Mm-hmm.
implement all these like health habits, I guess. So yeah, that's it's really just Vitalik's fun
Interesting. He's just like,
hobby.
I'm having fun with this stuff, so let's merge it together and have
Yeah,
a conference. That is insane. This is like the future of
that's
this is
how
like
I
the
see it.
future of civilization. Like they're literally focused on the next like iteration of what we get into. That's wild.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's literally his goal with this is the world's first pop-up city, and that this will sort of create spin-offs around the world, and that there'll be
Mhm.
more sort of like collaboration, living together. Like
Mm-hmm.
you hear about like Balaji and the network state, and like some of the other like ideas around like digital tribes and
Did you tell
stuff.
them that Balaji's coming too?
Oh yeah, Balaji's coming.
I'm like,
And so basically Vitalik was just like enough talk about all of this. Like let's just actually
Do
get a
it.
group and let's live together and see how it goes.
That's crazy. You're gonna come back like 10 years younger, talking about you got an extra 50 years left. Like found the secret, the secret to living 100 extra years and some shit, some crap.
That's what these people are talking about.
you're gonna reverse aging.
It's what these people are saying is possible.
And in all
Um,
seriousness, though, I've been seeing like the I see like the I won't say the old conspiracy because like in the Bible, people live past like 200 and 300 years old. And so I've
Mhm.
always believed like wonder if that's actually attainable and what if this like hidden knowledge or it's
Mhm.
just something we're just not doing. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I just learned that freaking what crabs and lobsters could live forever, but they just die because their shells can't grow with the size of their body. Like that shit blew my mind.
Wait,
So,
the jellyfish or
so like, let me see if I can. It's like lobsters. Uh,
oh.
wait, let's see. Lobster's lifespan. Lobsters living forever. Let's see. Basically, like the entire this. But let's see. What is it? I forgot how long they live. Can they live over 100 years?
yeah, we saw talk today that
They said something
they've
like
been
that,
able
right?
to, with their treatments, worms can live 10 times longer than normal, and
Mm-hmm.
mice can live 2 times longer than normal. They've actually managed like reverse aging pretty
Yeah.
much in,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
crazy.
And then also just thinking about like just aren't they able to like literally regenerate body like not bodies but regenerate body parts and certain cells in a lab? And so like what if you could just do that somehow to your like actual body and I don't know, just regenerate yourself, continuously regenerate yourself to where you live a long time. Um,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy talking about it because like it could be attainable in the next 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their goal, right? Like all the bio people, biotech. Like we met some guy who's like doing a startup where he found some, what was it, like a gene or something, or some food that when you eat the food, it converts your sugar into fiber, and so it would help you like, maintain cholesterol, like
Wow.
be healthier. Like, yeah, like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I've never heard of
Yeah.
that.
It pretty
Yeah.
much like removes the sugar from your diet, like in your stomach. So you can
Mhm.
eat sugary food and then eat this, and it'll get
Yeah.
converted into fiber and like
Yeah.
just
What?
reduces your sugar intake.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I
Okay.
know one thing.
Apparently,
The
like,
huh?
actually some people like whatever this like chemical is for like a very small percentage of the population, like less than 1%, they have this naturally. But for most people, like their gut biome isn't conducive to this thing surviving. And so that's why like everyone else can just have like a little tablet or something, and it should work for everyone. Like
No, that
that
sounds like we're in a
population.
whole different world. That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like
crazy.
reduces heart disease, reduces
Mhm.
cancer, reduces like risk of all kinds of things for
I'm
this
kind.
population already, and they
I'm
just need
kind.
to spread it to everyone else.
I'm kind of curious to know how much of like this kind of stuff is gonna. I won't say get censored, but like won't be pushed out because like the pharmaceutical industry is making so much money off of giving like they're selling fear and selling death in a sense like
Mhm.
with medicine and medication. So if there's like natural ways to do stuff, and this community actually figures out ways to like, hey, you don't need to take this kind of medication to live a nice, long, healthy life. It's gonna be interesting to see like how that plays out.
Mhm. Yeah, I
But
mean, that'd be cool too, like, if they don't, like, push any tablets on us or something.
Yeah.
Like, just tell us, like, what lifestyle, like, we should, try to live more closely to.
hmm
And
or if it's just
yeah.
natural, like if it's tablets and it's just
Yeah.
natural stuff. But if it's like chemically, different chemicals and stuff, then I'd
Yeah.
I'd be scared. But if they're just like, yeah, no, this is naturally found, and we just modified it or whatever, and just take this pill, you're good. Now that'd be insane.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that too.
Yeah, I'll admit, I'm pretty skeptical on all this stuff, but first day I was like, these people, it's like I feel like they have at least the right heart for it. They got the
Yeah.
right
Mhm.
motivation. They're trying to solve the problems at the core, whereas most of the pharmaceutical industry just
hmm
solves the symptoms. It
Yep.
doesn't
Right.
actually cure you. And
Mhm.
so I was like, all
Yeah,
right, these people will make me a believer.
Yeah.
for sure. Give me some if you like when y'all meet by like different biohackers, give me their Twitters and stuff. I mean, I'm interested in seeing like what they post every day. What are they doing? If they're doing like interesting sleep schedules and interesting food combinations. Um, so hey, you never know. There's always something that could be learned, and if not, then continue on my terrible habits. But that's cool. Wow. So a biohacking
Yeah.
crypto conference in a city that just
Interesting.
came in 2008.
Yeah.
Wow. What are y'all like focusing on? I guess outside of the conference, what are y'all studying these days?
Uh, I mean, I'm studying
Yeah.
ZK all the time. Um, yeah, that was why I was so excited to meet Justin Drake, is
hmm
because like he's the main ZK guy at the Ethereum Foundation.
Mhm.
So we're already talking about like ways to incorporate either like private mempools so that there wouldn't be as much mev,
Mhm.
or
They're
different
gonna
ways
they're
we
gonna
can break.
crucify you for that one. You try to get rid of
Well,
Mev?
he has a really wholesome attitude about mev. He thinks you can basically get rid of all the bad mev and keep just the good stuff. So
Mhm.
like sandwiching a user's transaction is like kind of bad. Um, like that just sucks for the user. But stuff like arbitrage to keep
Yeah.
stable coins at exactly $1, like that's pretty good for everyone.
Mhm.
Um, but one of his ideas is basically to burn all mev, which is
Wow.
crazy. And if you burn that much ETH, it's actually more beneficial for everyone because the price of ETH will just go up more for
Mhm.
the stakers and for everybody else. Um, and it's also more like fair distribution pretty much because the way
Yeah.
Mav works right now is that like most blocks have like zero point 0.1 ETH worth of Mev, but every once in a while there's a block that's like 1,000 ETH worth of Mev.
Whoa.
And so like it's really just like 1 or 2 winners right now, and instead they could spread that across like everyone. It'd
Got
be pretty
you.
nice.
Got you. Yeah, I saw the what was it? I haven't because like I haven't been keeping too much up. I just ask you all the ZK questions, but I saw that what was it like? Polygon got front ran by who was it that released their mainnet like 3 days before, and Polygon was supposed to be the
Yep.
first ones to do it.
Yeah. There's been a bunch of drama between ZK Sync and Polygon on who is the world's first ZK EVM.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they both announced they were first. Then they've both said they were first, and they both accused the other one of like not quite being feature complete. And so like some of it is like the marketing departments kind of got ahead of themselves.
Yeah.
Some they both want to be the first to KVM,
Mm-hmm.
but they're pretty much like doing it at the exact same time. So
Yeah.
and
Wow.
Scroll
Okay.
is like 6 months behind them. So
Got you. So is there so essentially like I can go and deploy a contract right now on ZK Sync and Polygons, right?
yeah, they both just released mainnet, and Scroll's on testnet.
Sheesh. Ah, now that just gives me stuff I need to add to studying. Where because like
Well, I'm
now
gonna
it's
do
serious about like hacks that could potentially start happening in the ZK space, right? Since they're deploying
yeah,
live stuff.
yes, which is why Justin Jake wanted to talk to me. um, yeah, I'll give an internal FIO talk on
Okay,
ZK security.
cool. Too bad anybody who comes and watches this YouTube later, you're not gonna get in on the alpha, but you'll get it a little bit later.
Now, if he doesn't, you just like message me on Twitter. I'll probably tell you anyways.
Yeah. Yo. Okay. No, that's so insane, man. This is moving so fast. Like I don't even know where to begin. There's so much that's happening in this space. And then on top of that, like with AI and everything, um,
Oh yeah.
goodness. Gee, what
Oh,
Daisy what's Daisy studying these days? What's on the in the software engineering space?
I don't know. Well, well, I do like DevOps stuff, so I've been studying, I guess, more Kubernetes. Well, like in my free time, I've been trying to understand more quantum computing because I
Mm.
want to teach like little kids how to program quantum computers because then, I think it's a good skill that they should have and it's coming like in the future and I don't think there are a lot of courses on like quantum computing. Um, Kind of like what Porter's doing with ZK,
Yeah.
teaching people ZK. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not as like focused or like I don't know, studious on it maybe, but yeah.
No, that's cool. I mean, I feel like doing the same kind of stuff of like interested in stuff and then trying to teach it. I barely know some of the stuff myself, but um
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's cool. So quantum and Kubernetes, that's something I definitely need to learn. Um I have not jumped into that yet.
Oh, Kubernetes.
Yeah, I haven't touched Kubernetes yet.
Oh, it's okay. A lot of developers tell me the same thing, and I'm like, "Ah, it's okay." Everyone says like everyone needs to do. I even need to like study more Kubernetes, but it's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like as soon as you like deploy like a pod, then you just like manage the pods. Like there's
Hmm.
not much to it, I think. Um, but yeah, what about you? What are you studying these days?
Yeah. For me, it's just multi-chain stuff. So like, yeah, I'm really interested in teaching people, like, as I jump into a new chain, how to learn about it and then jump into it, because I feel like a lot of the space is focused on Ethereum. Yeah, kind of ironic 'cause I'm doing Ethereum stuff right now, but um, I think, yeah, learning multi-chain stuff and teaching multi-chain security, so that like anyone who's coming in and is new and they feel maybe a little intimidated about Ethereum, they can just jump into like Solana or new space. So that's one interest, and then next is coding in TypeScript. I haven't played with a lot of
Mm.
TypeScript yet, and so um, yeah, we got some TypeScript script stuff coming up at work, and then also just I see a lot of devs on Twitter like, oh yeah, you pretty much need to know TypeScript. You need to stop with JavaScript. It's kind of like the early stages of programming, but TypeScript is what's the end now. So at least that's what I hear. I don't know if like it's okay to still be a
Mhm.
JavaScript person, but yeah, that's pretty much it. New chains, hacking, and TypeScript is my biggest focus in these next few months.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing a lot more about TypeScript. Like, I don't know TypeScript, but
Hmm.
I do hear more people using it. So,
Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, no, if it's not too big of a deal, then I'm not going to focus too much on it. I feel like I see on Twitter every time they're like, "Oh yeah, learn TypeScript." Um, so
yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if y'all want to look in and study this stuff with me, let me know. And if not, if you want to study something else, or just want to stop in and
We'll
say
let you
hi,
get back to it.
okay, yeah, yeah,
Thanks for chatting with us.
you said what?
Oh, I said we'll let you get back to the Ethernaut. Thanks for chatting with us.
Of course. If you want to stay on, it's cool. I mean, I probably will need some help at some point. So, but if not,
Okay.
then I understand. If you want to just pop in and say what's up, then I'm happy y'all joined in. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you, Nels.
Of course, y'all have fun. If y'all do head off, then y'all have fun. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay. I'm glad they joined in. I want to start doing that more. Just chatting and talk about what everyone's doing. That is amazing. I wish I was there. Tier. Um. Okay. Let's see. So where's that? Coin flip. Coin flip. Okay. So basically, I think I'm a little stuck right now. I don't know if hmm. I don't know if this attack contract is going to work. I have to basically I need to learn more about like how this is working right here, because what I want to do is try to do this all in one transaction. So let's actually test it out. And I don't know if Porter's still on, but if you're still on, then please help me, Porter. um yeah, we'll see what happens with this. So let's go here. Um pack contract. And then let's hmm. All right, let's try to run this. And I don't need this to be 0. Okay, yeah, let's print this. If this actually works. Oops, let me turn this. Mm. Let me change this. Let's do contract attack. And let's change this to coin flip. Okay. Hmm. All right, what did I do wrong? Um, Yo, good stuff, Thomas. Yo, good job. I love it. I love it. Yeah, man, and this space is definitely just to study, do stuff, be productive. I love it. So, and also if you want to join the Discord chat, ask me questions about stuff, then feel free to do it. Um, I have the link in this chat. Let's see. Okay. So, and also, if I'm getting distracted, just mute me. um, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing right here. I think I'm having a. So deploy. I have my arguments here for the constructor. So it's calling this. Oh, wait a minute. That's easy. This is the wrong. Why is it? All right, so insert contract. Okay, that's good. Something's happening here. I'm having an issue. Um, hmm. All that contract is this. Oh, that's why. There is no fallback contract. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that's running. All right, so we deployed successfully. And remember, I'm trying to run this 5 times. So we'll see what this transaction looks like. And we got a failure. All right, we have a call exception. Let's see this transaction. Nope, that's not what I need. I need the transaction hash. Let me take this out real quick. Put this on this page. So let's go and check out this transaction hash and see why the heck it failed. Okay, so this contract should be calling another contract. Converted. State, nope. Okay. Maybe token transfers, contracts, events. Okay, so hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure why why this is failing. I think I may need to put some more error messages around here. But let's see if the coin flip contract is this. We should see if this was called by my contract. Nope. So we didn't even make it to this stage yet. Hmm. Honestly, don't even need an owner. Don't need this. All right, let's get some event emitters going because I don't know why this is not working. And here's what we should do. Get Hardhat's console log. Yeah, let's try that. So I'm going to import this console log. What? Switch Hardhat. What does it mean? Oh, that's right. Now that should work. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get some statements in here. Uh, let us all right, let us go ahead and let's console log a few messages. So first I want to see and actually let's do this before we get inside. So I want to see if we first entered this correctly. All right. So that just tells us if we even entered, if this ran, okay. Um, can I not use this in a constructor? Unvisible after. Have to do public. Okay. So I guess I cannot do that, but what I can do is an event emitter. So let's go ahead and okay, and then we want to get the deployer, and then we want to get the address. Um, Contract to attack. All right. What's wrong? So event here, we can't log any messages, but that's fine because I'm going to emit deployment, and we're going to pass in the message.sender and the coin flip contract. YouTube not receiving no video maintained. Well, I'm getting a notification. Okay, I'm still getting an issue with my streaming, but uh, we'll have to keep going. Um, yeah, it may cut off, but it's okay. Keep studying. If it does cut out, it's having some issues with my streaming software, but that's fine. Let me see. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's the issue. YouTube's saying something's wrong with my stream, but I'm gonna keep studying. Um, if you have questions on this contract later, then let me know. I mean, I'll the answer's online. I'm probably gonna go in and get the answer and see where I'm messing up. But for now, I'm just playing around and learning some more about Solidity. So, we have coin flip contract, which should be this. Actually, I want to display this address just to make sure that we actually were. Uh, yeah, just to make sure we actually are deploying this contract. Um, and if not, I think I'm just gonna delete this and try to do it from scratch because I'm automatically going to a loop, but I'm probably wasting a bunch of gas trying to do this. Yeah, deploying contracts eats away at your gas. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this again and just see where our errors are, because this call exception is just not enough. It's not gonna cut it for me. So let's go ahead and deploy again. Nope. Okay. That's impossible. What are you talking about? Okay, I should have this hard hat. Hmm. Why don't I have it? Alright, maybe let's just try with this again and see what happens. Alright, constant found. Right, now what if I do? I should have hard hat. All the imports from hard hat I should have. Okay, nope. So, I mean, I might just have to do event emitters and work the old school way. I will prefer not to, but um, that it? Yeah. All right, now that should work. PX hard hat file. Not found file. Hmm. I don't know why this is giving me a tough time. I'm not about to deal with this. I need to console hard hat console.sol. All right, so what is the issue? File outside of allow. Maybe what I need to do is clean it. All right, now let's try. Nope. All right, so if anybody's on and knows why I'm running into these issues, please let me know. I need to start using Foundry, honestly. Um, the the goal is to try to do all these in hard hat and then switch over to Foundry. Since I'm switching over from Solana security, so like I'm trying to go through like all the, I guess, older tools and try to use those and then switch to Foundry. But you're right. You're completely right. I guarantee it's probably much easier um with Foundry. Which is a goal. I'm definitely trying to do it. Um but this is what we'll do. I think I'm gonna um I think I'm gonna stop with trying to use this console logging. It's worked for me before, but it is not working with me right now. Um So I think I'll just do the old school event emitter away, um, and go that route. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Let's take this out. Just let's do an emitter for guessing. Yes. And we're gonna do cool. And then let's emit this guess, and we're gonna do this right here. And also same for this is side. And so feel free, and also anyone who's joined in, y'all can join in Discord too and chat or stream at anything you're studying, and then help me out, or I can try to help you out. It's all up to you. But yeah, we just want to create a space to be productive, learn something while I study. So let's see. All right, so we got this side. We're gonna admit this. Yeah. All right, so let's just see if this contract is working. Cause what happened? Function cannot be declared because it's. How does that? You because this. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna take that note down. I did not realize that. Oh yeah, yeah. It's up at the top. Let me grab it. Here we go. Yeah, my bad. Let me pin this. I should have did that. Pin message. There we go. I'm learning out how all this stuff works, but let's see. Okay, so of course. All right. So we've got some event emitters, and we're gonna try to run this attack and basically just see like where am I messing up. So let's compile this. Good up there, and now let's run this exploit. And let me check. I like to see all this stuff. All right. Let us jump into the scan. Okay. So now where are we going wrong? Events. Ah, okay. This happened at the second topic. So I think this is the second um sorry, keep track of contract. Yeah. Yeah, this is the second one. So I think we're getting an error whenever so we've gotten the deployment, we've gotten the emitter of this side, but here is when we have an issue. So let's try and not work with loop right now. Kind of knew from the start. I probably should have just worked with a regular transaction. And so we're just gonna predict the flip and try to pass that flip along. So what does this attack? What does this return? Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, Yardy. Is this Robinson or is
Yeah, this is me. Hey, how you doing?
what's up? Good to have you in.
Yeah.
Also, this is I always just tell people who anyone who joins in it'll be on YouTube. So if you don't mind it, then
Yeah, no
you
problem. That's fine.
cool. So well, yeah, right now I'm trying to do this attack contract. I've done it before. I had to look up the answer last time I did this one. I'm gonna have to do it again, but basically, I'm trying to work with this and do this all within one transaction, but I might have to split it out and do it in a bunch. So let's see. And then also, Robinson, if you're studying something else and I'm distracted, you can mute me and just pop your head in whenever.
Nah, you good, man. I'm actually learning this too. I'm doing everything in Foundry, so I'm just trying to learn as well. So
Hey,
yeah,
dope, dope, dope. Then that's cool. We'll be able to trade notes whenever I learn this in Foundry too.
for sure.
All right, so we got this. Let me go ahead and mute in the Discord if you're working on stuff. Um, okay, I think my audio's still coming through on YouTube. Okay, so we've got we have our contract. We're gonna just limit it to one guess. So yeah, we're gonna get this guess. And actually, this returns a value. So let's go ahead and get, I think, what does it return? Okay, returns if we got it right or not. So, nope. Cool.
Hey, my fault, Wizard Kelly. I'm actually watching you do it, so you can unmute if you want to.
Oh, bet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to learn just as well. So yeah,
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, just in case. So for the discourse, if anyone joins in and they're like, "Hey, your voice is distracting," I'm just gonna study. But if you're cool with it, then I'll leave it off mute so you
yeah,
can listen.
cool.
Um, and I'll try to do my best to explain as I go. Sometimes I'll get quiet, but uh,
Hey,
just
so do you ever use? I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you. Go ahead.
no. What's up?
No, do you ever use? So I did this challenge, but I did it in can't think of the word. I did it in
Remix?
yeah, remix. It's a
Yeah,
lot easier than doing it in here, but this is better. I think this is
yeah. So like, so I'm trans. I mean, I know a good bit of Ethereum stuff, but I'm transitioning, and so
hmm
one thing I feel is a great way to study is to
hmm
like simulate how an attacker would do it. And
makes
I
sense.
mean, to be honest, some attackers probably do deploy stuff in remix and
hmm
ship it off, but knowing how to like work in your own environment, construct your own exploits, I think it's really it's really great to learn. And then at the same time, like you learn how to use. So like right now with my scripts, you learn how to interact with Web3 JS, and then also in this part I'm learning like Solidity and how to deploy it and all that. So I still think Remix is a great way to use it, but for me, I think I wanted to do it in Hardhat to just learn the fundamentals of like what does a developer see, and how can I emulate their environment?
Good point.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But no, for sure, I think even when I did this, I may have done it in like you said in Remix as well. Um, but yeah, I think like what you're doing now, learning it in Foundry is really really good.
Yeah.
So for this, oh, bull, uh, what would this be? Um, Guessed correctly, right? Or just return answer. And I want to do another event emitter. Actually, turn answer. Be real quick, bro. Just for now. When you come back in, let me know. To get off mute, I just muted it so that the background didn't come through. Um. All right. So let's see. Uh. All right. So I'm gonna try this one more time, and let's just see what happens. Tag contract. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, we get the receipt here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So that worked. Um, yeah, let's go back to my contract. Oh, hey Robinson, if you here, let me see. There you go. I took you off mute now. It was I think you had stepped away, and I was just making sure the background noise didn't come through. Um,
Oh yeah, no worries. Good job, by the way.
thank you. So this is not the correct. I didn't complete it. So this was just basically testing to see if the value came back correctly. So what I need to do now is a loop, create some type of loop where I can run this 10 times to make sure that my consecutive wins are 10. So let's see. So we know that one worked. So now what I'm gonna have to do is let's perform the attack. So deploy, and then let's perform the attack 9 more times. It's created context switching from Solidity to JavaScript, but All right, so what I want to do is call this 10 times. Yeah, I'm gonna call this 10 times. And see what we get. All right. So we're gonna deploy, we're gonna call attack, wait for that, and then see how many consecutive wins we get. All right, let's try this one more time. Hmm. No. I wanna see this get printed out every single time. So we're gonna call this every time we run this transaction, and then what we're gonna do is print out how many consecutive wins because we may run into some issues. Let's try that. Let's go. This is an active exploit and it's working. So what I'm doing is I'm calling this transaction with this exploit contract and it's going to do it. Yes. All right. So once we get to 10, we know, oh no. No. Oh, what happened? Timeout for async tests and hooks ensure done is called. If return for ensure resolves. Okay. So what happened is this is a JavaScript issue. Um ah Now since I know this attack contract is right, test and hooks ensure. Okay, so I need to learn how to make sure this doesn't time out because what's happening is JavaScript thinks that or at least Node.js thinks that like it thinks that this is getting caught up, but in actuality we're just calling a long ass attack and it's taking a while. So what we have to do is figure out how we can delay this timeout. Okay, I'm doing this. From an attacker standpoint, like we don't have to necessarily have the cleanest code, um, but I mean, you just gotta do it to get it to work. So I'm gonna do the ugly way and see if I can just set this. Yeah, I'm just gonna set my timeout to be very long, so that way I won't have any issues. So package JSON scripts, where you at? I think I should add that. Not to depth dependencies though, right? Yeah, I think I should add them right here. Bam. All right, so now what we're gonna do is take this out. And now my timeout should take longer. And honestly, this might take longer than 10 seconds, so let's crank this up to 20. we're dealing with on-chain stuff. So locally, I may have been able to do it, but I'm doing live exploits on Sepolia's network. So let's go ahead and just try that. We'll see. Let me check the second answer. Okay. Sync. Okay, it looks like this does the same thing. So oh, I can also do that. Learn something new. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure this doesn't time out. Right here. Yeah, let's do that. And we're gonna do 20. And actually, just as a test, I'm just gonna set something much bigger. All right. Set this in Spanish. Segundos. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, since we know that this attack is looking like it's gonna work, I want to do a test to make sure they work. This exploit is complete. So I want to expect my consecutive wins to be equal to 10. Ooh, no. To be greater than or equal to. There we go. Greater than or equal to 10. Dang. I don't know. And this is where learning TypeScript would help. But if this comes back as a string or not, but let's just try it out. So we're going to run this test. And I'm probably losing a crap ton of gas keeping deploying this new contract, but it's all good. All right, so we deployed. Yep. Okay. Oh, and the reason the reason why it's starting off from here is because I've just deployed another contract to get consecutive wins, so we're gonna get there much quicker without a timeout. But that's okay. We just need this to be greater than 10. Let's put it 7 to be at least 10. Then remember giving. Actually using timeout. All right, so at least 10. My contract is still timing out. How can we prevent this? Let's just add a bunch more zeros to this. And honestly, I don't even need to. Let me put a note here. Exceed 10. So we're gonna test this out. What I'm gonna do is just deploy a new contract and then see where we go from that. From there. Second. All right, and in our config file, I personally want to take this out. Yeah, I'm taking this out. Now that I know I can just do a timeout from here. done is called. All right, let's try this one more time. Okay, got a deployment. And honestly, I need to learn how to debug better with Solidity. Foundry probably helps out a lot, but learning how to work with event emitters would really be beneficial right now. All right, so 9. And once we get to 10, we successfully, yep. All right, we successfully exploited this contract. Let's just see how this plays out. It may time out again. 11. 2. Nice. Let's look at this live. Live. Perfect. Yep. These attacks are working. And it's not timing out. So just making this pretty long will prevent from timeouts. I think a better way to do this would be to do it all within a contract. I think that would be nice, is like having this be done in one transaction, and of course the nested transactions would work up to this, but yeah. Go in, attack. So this should stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 2 more. And I hope we don't time out. I really hope we don't time out. I'll be mad. Let's go. Oh, our consecutive wins is 18. We have our tests running. So yeah, that's a successful pass. I'm very surprised I did not have to Google that answer. I really thought I was going to be Googling after a few failures, but and we did it. I think just for notes, whenever I try to do this in Foundry, try to do this in one transaction. I couldn't figure it out, but I'm sure there's people who are doing it. I don't know if there's an answer online with this being done, but yeah. So actually, Robinson, if you're doing some of these in Foundry, have you been seeing write-ups of these?
Yeah, I just sent it to you. It's in a text
Bet,
channel.
bet. All right. Wait, you sent it in where?
The text
General.
channel.
Oh,
The
bet.
general
Okay.
text channel. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Okay. All right, bet. Okay, so we got this completed. Usually I cut out after this, but I think I still got some more time before we gotta leave. So I'm gonna try to just fit in one more, and let me modify. Can I modify this title? Level 3. Yeah, that's good. I'll modify this all later, but let's go ahead and jump into this next one. And something that I typically like to do is Sheesh, let me not make sure I don't. Hold on. I gotta cut that out because I want to make sure that I'm not showing any sensitive stuff from client work. Okay, so bam. All right. Where'd you go? I think I just lost my. All right. Nope. I don't want that. All right. So typically I like to. I haven't been doing this lately, but add a quick recap. So whenever I go back and study, I have a summary of everything. So we'll clean that out. Greek topic. Heuristic X. So recall the use of like block timestamp, block hash, is not good for randomness. Oops. That's intended. Alright. Okay. So let me like and let's jump to the next one. Oh wait, actually actually we need to submit this and make sure we're good. Because I've done this before where I thought the attack was over, but I completely missed a requirement. Uh, so this may be wrong because I have more than 10, but we'll see. I don't know how they created their I don't know how they created their checkers. Bet. All right, we're officially done. To the next level. Can be tricky. There currently isn't a native way to generate them. So kind of yeah. Yes, I haven't. Huh. Never like seen these methods, but Chainlink VRF is really good for getting like randomness and things off chain. So let us actually. I didn't see this yesterday. Okay. Jump back to live. Okay. We submitted this. Let's go home. And let's try to do this next one. Take a quick break real quick. All right. Telephone. All right. So, oops. Let me also do some housekeeping. So, I want to display this again. All right. So that way, if anyone wants to see these solutions in the future, everything will be on my GitHub. All right, so let's do this next challenge. Get rich. I think it's gonna be telephone. No. Check out telephone. Bet. All right. It always messes up with new stuff. All right, so we have all of our setup stuff. Let's go ahead and delete, scrub this and bring in this contract. I don't know if I remember this solution, but then let's change this to telephone. All right. Okay. Uh, okay, so this claim ownership of the contract below to complete this level. So this needs to be an externally owned account type of attack because they're gonna check to make sure I am the owner. I preferably like to do attack-based contracts and then use those to make the exploit. Just because it's good practice on building out, exploits in live like in a live environment. Um, so what we need to do is we know our requirements. So going into like the software development side of making sure all your tests are set up correctly. So we're going to use the externally owned attack template that I have created. And what we're going to do is for our expectation, we want to confirm this exploit by checking that the new owner of this contract that we're deploying is going to be the attacker contract. So if you want to take my scripts, then everything's on my GitHub. And actually, let me put that in I should put that in the chat for later. My bad. Okay. So let's look at this. Let's first look at this contract and view it from like an auditor's eye. So we have, oh, one more thing. I want to scrub this just so I don't have any issues. All right. So we have a telephone, we have our telephone contract, we have an owner, which we can call and check who that is after. The original person is oh, okay, never mind. The original person of this contract is going to be the owner, or the original initiator of this contract is going to be the owner, and we have to change the owner of this contract, and it's public, so we can easily call this. But if transaction origin is not equal message.sender. Oh, okay. Never mind. So we do use an attack contract for this. Okay, so what this means is transaction origin is the initial address of it's the initial address of the wallet or the initial address of the externally owned account that starts the transaction chain. And then the message.sender is the immediate contract that actually sends the message. So this can be a little confusing, but basically what this means is, so if I have remember in the last one, if I had a contract that I'm deploying and then sending a transaction to actually commit an exploit, this is the message sender, and the transaction origin is going to be my actual MetaMask address, the C851, right? So what this is saying is, in order for this hack to work, your origin has to be different. So it's basically saying you cannot be an externally owned account trying to change the owner. You need to be a contract. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a contract that's going to make a call to this telephone address and become the new owner. Now, that's the washing machine. So sorry about that. So now also what we need to do is pass in, okay. So I need to also pass in my externally owned account address so that this, so that when like Ethernaut goes to check the exploit, the actual address shows up as this C85. So we're going to get a new instance. I may have to do a re-up on my my testnet money, but that should hold me for this level. All right, so we have an instance address. That's going to be this contract, I believe, that they're deploying. Yeah, this is the contract that contains the telephone code. That's got hung up. All right, so what we're going to do is, this is a contract attack. This is the code of the instance. We have an attacker. We have an attacker contract. We have a telephone contract. And we don't have consecutive wins, but we have a new owner. So this is my address. This is the contract I want to exploit. I have to modify my contract really quick. And let's change this to telephone contract. Okay. And then the contract is this. We're gonna just show that. And then lastly, we need to make sure that new owner to be equal to we want this new owner to be equal to my attacker address. And I'm cool with this timeout being long now. I'm gonna actually keep that in all my exploit scripts. Okay. So all right, so what we're gonna do is come back to this. I think my mouse is dying. Let's uncomment all of this stuff out. And we want telephone contract the telephone. No, what are you doing? We don't need this factor. Honestly, I don't really need these event emitters because I'm not working with them right now. And I have to learn how to use those. So let's go ahead and import our telephone contract. And I think I just do this. Right. So the import looks like it came through okay. The identifier should be telephone. The type telephone. I want to pass in a tract address. And I'm flying through this. Robinson, did you have any questions on the other one? I should have asked that after the end of the challenge, but
No, you're good.
okay. All right, so let's back out of this. I don't want an event emitter, and we have telephone, and we have telephone contract. Okay, so this is bringing in my. It's basically like a connector to this contract. So what we want to do is have an attack function, which is good. Let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of this predict flip. We don't need that. All right, so how this attack is going to work, I'm going to do the pseudocode for it is all the attack contract and pass in the address. Pass in the address of my EOA. Okay, so I need address EOA account. Currently owned account. Or I'll say attacker EOA. Okay. And then I'm going to call this telephone contracts change owner. Yep. And let's pass in the attacker attack EOA. And this should be the message out sender. Origin's going to be the original thing that initiates it. Yeah, that should work. We'll see though. That's just my hunch of how the attack goes. All right, let's get rid of all this. As a matter of fact, let me just comment this out because I think I might need some clues. Okay, so this is the instance. Wait a minute. No. I'm messing up. This is a contract exploit. Let's get the instance address, which I think that's the same one. Yeah, okay. We got the instance, we got telephone, okay. Attacker contract deployed. that should be deployed. We get the telephone contract at this address. Display that. Okay. Now this is where we will change it. So I need to let transaction attack equals attacker contract dot attack. Let's wait. And it's not showing up. I need to deploy this first or compile. And I also need to switch to use node 16. All right. New owner. Okay, so the flow is going to go like this. Call the attack contract. And then grab the new owner, the contract of the victim contract. Then before we do that, we want to grab the current owner, victim contract. So we have so let's look at the ABI real quick to give us some details. Ooh, messed up. Let me clean this out. Basically, all I did was just reset the contract ABIs that we have. All right. So now let's check out these new ABIs. In our telephone contract, we can call the owner. And it's going to return an address. So let's do let current owner equals we have to wait. Okay. And just because I like to see what's happening in real time, we're going to say the current owner is okay. We're going to call this attack. Let receipt. Should I print out the receipt? I think we don't need the receipt right now. I do need to learn how to work with receipt data, but that's another topic. So we performed the attack. We waited for the attack, and now we're going to check the new owner is. Should be me. All right. So let oh no, console.log. The reason I can call a new owner because I believe I already initialized this variable globally. So new owner is going to be equal to the new owner the second time around. All right. Okay. Check. All right, so we got a few things. This is going to be a test run because I don't know if this is all going to work the first time. It never usually does. I always have something messed up in the code. But since I don't use this receipt, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so may have something off, but let's just go there for now. Oh, wait a minute. No, there we go. That's where I messed up. So in my attack function, which I'm kind of confused as to why it didn't show me this error, but we have a parameter, and that parameter is going to be, and I really don't know if this is going to come through correctly. Hmm. Hmm. I really don't know what type this is, but we'll try this. And we should change this message for the title. Telephone. Okay, so we want to run a test, contract, attack, telephone, and we want the shoot. I forgot the doggone. Okay, yeah, I do have to do dash dash network, but all right, let's give that a shot. The current owner is this person, and I want that new owner to be the me. Okay, it looks like the transaction may be going through. Nice. Let's go. All right, so the current owner is, or the old owner, I should have said old. Let's change that for anyone who works in the future. Original. So the original owner, and change it. Okay. So the original owner is the person who deployed the contract, and then now I did a exploit script to make me become the new owner. And as an overview, the reason for this is because when it says so transaction origin is the person or the externally owned account, which is basically like your MetaMask wallet or Ethereum wallet. That's the transaction origin. That's the original initiator of any type of call. And then the message.sender is just the last contract that is calling this telephone contract. Or the last address. I won't say contract. The last address that's calling this contract. So basically what I'm doing is in Hardhat, this attacker address is it's the same as my externally owned account here. I have it connected to MetaMask. And so this is the transaction.origin, and the message.sender is the address of this attack contract, and we can actually go look at this on Etherscan. Shoot, I didn't do that. Where's my address? Okay. Okay, so this is the transaction that occurred. My contract called, hold up. So first, let's go take a step back. My contract created this contract, this B5F. So then I make a call to B5F, which further makes a call to B5F transactions. Oh, it doesn't show it. Didn't show this transaction, but it makes a further call to this other contract that we're attacking. And I want to show that. How we do it is this. Let's go ahead and... That's so weird that I can't find that transaction. Okay. So what we can do is go to this contract address because that's the one that got attacked, and we should find a transaction there. No? What? That is so strange. I really don't know why that's happening. Turn on transactions. No, not showing up. Contract. Yeah. That is very strange. Considering this is the contract we just attacked, there should be some type of transaction that shows. Is this it? No. Yeah, I can't explain that one right there. This has to be recorded in the state of a chain somewhere. And this is the reason why it's good to have event emitters and work with stuff so you can actually like see what's happening. But the thing we know for sure is, we have the contract and we can make calls to it. And what we did was after our exploit, we made this call and it says I'm the new owner. So let's verify with Ethernaut and make sure. So let's submit this and see what we get. Taking forever. This is reason why I should likely be doing this locally. Like spinning up my own copy of Sepolia or whatever chain I want to do, but spinning up my own local node and running these attacks. But I actually need to learn that way. I personally think that emulating what an attacker would do is the best thing. So that's why I'm doing it this way. And this is a perfect example because on chain, it may take a while for a transaction to occur. And if you're doing an exploit and you do it locally, it would run fast, right? Because it's your own node. But if you're doing this on chain, that exploit might not work. So you'd have to learn things like timeout. And obviously, I'm not trying to teach how to do bad stuff, but This is something that you would need to do for on-chain exploits because it takes a long time. All right, I don't know why this is taking forever. Sepolia, it shouldn't be that much activity. This transaction might even time out. What's going on? Do I have to approve it? Oh. That's why. Let's go. All right. 2 exploits down. I honestly can't wait to get through all these Ethernauts so we can do more study sessions with like latest live exploits. That's the next stage. No, I'm not saying like do live attacks, but like the recent hacks, going through that would be really fun to do. Like even going through like the Euler hack and see how they did it and recreate it locally. So let's see. What's the next challenge? What's up, Robinson? You got a
Yeah, have you considered looking into down vulnerable DeFi? That's another CTF that's pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, you're right.
I think you'll do really well with that because you already using like Visual Studio and all that. So
Yeah, that's a good point. That should be the second one I do. Um, okay, yeah, this would be dope. So you're right. So after this, I will not jump into that yet. I love CTFs. That's like my best learning style for hacking and how I got into cybersecurity. So um that will be like the next iteration after we do all these Ethernaut ones.
cool. Well, I'm about to head out, bro, and hey, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thanks,
Sure.
bro. Yeah, I'm about to clock out too. I usually don't do 2 challenges in one day. But I'm about to head out, go do some stuff. So
All
thanks for
right,
tuning in,
sure.
man. I look forward
No
to you joining the
problem.
next ones
Sure. Later.
later. All right, so I think I might call it there. I need to take a little break. So what I'm gonna do is, um, let's see. I'm gonna take like a quick water break because I'm kind of thirsty and I'm honestly a little hungry. But y'all gonna enjoy some tunes real quick, and then I'm gonna be right back. Probably like shoot, probably like 5 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to ping me, DM me. But yeah, let's just jam out for a second. Okay. um. So I think I might. Hey, thanks. Of course, TC train. I'm gonna try to keep these up. I hope you got some value out of studying with me, doing some productive stuff. Um, I don't think I'm gonna continue. Um, we have to head out in a little bit, so I think I'm gonna cut it here. I may hop back on later. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it. So I appreciate y'all for hopping in. Feel free to ping me if you have any questions, need help with anything. It doesn't have to be tech or Solidity related, but yeah, I'm here. So thanks y'all and have a good one.